Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Small Talk Arkansas. I'm your host, Jason Martin.
And I'm Tessa Wilmans.
Today is Tuesday, April the 14th, 2020, Corona-cation.
It is.
We're coming to you from our Corona-cation kitchen table studios.
As you can see.
We are here. We're
are
staying
here.
our butts inside.
Caffeinated, or getting there.
Getting caffeinated.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah.
Some of us.
It's tough. This morning woke up and it's cold outside.
I know. What is that? It's April. It's the middle of
Snow
April.
in northwest Arkansas overnight.
What?
Yeah, they woke up with snow this morning.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
No, burr. I'm just cold thinking about it.
It's chilly. It's chilly, chilly, chilly. Anyway, let's get on with today's show.
I think we got some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, on today's show, today's going to be our first kind of Arkansas comic.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
So we got Arkansas funny man and comic, Juan Morgan. He's with Puberty Aftermath, or he is Puberty Aftermath. We're going to find out what that's about.
Yeah, we will.
He's on the show, and super, super, super funny guy. You guys don't want to miss that.
His videos have been super funny.
Yeah, he's got a great YouTube channel with lots of good quarantine videos. On shit we're into, we're going to talk about nature, the outdoors, kind of, everybody's sitting at home staring out their windows.
Yeah. We're two of those people.
Yeah, we're staring out the windows, watching the grass grow.
Yeah.
And all the other things.
Turning into cats,
Or old people. I don't know. Maybe just old people.
I don't know. We are in the natural state, though, so it's appropriate outdoors in nature.
It is. Coronavirus news.
I was going to say, you got some news for us?
Terrible, terrible last 24 hours.
Oh, that was supposed to be last week.
Yep.
But it's this week.
It's this week is bad, not only in the state, but the country. So 1,475 cases in the state right now, positive cases. Arkansas, that's 195 more than yesterday.
That's a lot. That sounds like a lot.
It's our biggest jump by more than 100%.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
In a single day. I mean, going back to last week, our largest jump last week was 80 in a day.
Damn.
So
and now we got 195. Yeah, we were just...
Guys, we're not out of the woods in this.
No, we're not.
You've got to stay home.
No.
It doesn't matter. We go, wow, we've been home, day 72 of Corona-cation.
Yeah.
We're still indoors. We all want to go out. We all want to be with friends and others. But guys,
human nature.
These cases that we're seeing firing up probably happened last week before that, as far as
that's kind of what I'm wondering about, like the time frame.
Contagion. So 30 deaths. That's three more.
We had 3 in one day, right?
3 more. So, we're sitting here going 3. We've hit 30, 195 cases overnight, and we're total 30 deaths with 3 overnight. 21,014 Arkansans have now been tested for the coronavirus. That's 1,292 tests that were performed yesterday. So that's those are big numbers. It's still not what it was a couple weeks ago when we first started really covering this. But 1,292 tests. That's the most that's been tested in a day in over a week, or pretty close to a week. So positive cases nationwide, 582,594. That's 25,000 more cases than yesterday. There were some days last week where we were seeing a 30,000 plus growth rate in a day. So 25,000 is not terrible for a national growth rate. It definitely looks like
still isn't good.
We've kind of plateaued there. Hopefully, we're not going to see these numbers just really increase throughout the week. Death tolls in the U.S., we've now 23,649 deaths in the U.S., and that's 1,540 more than there were yesterday, which is also, a plateau. Last week, there were several days where we saw 2,000, close to 2,000 deaths a day. So we're down to 1,500. So maybe, possibly, we're going to be beginning to come down out of these. I would imagine we'll probably see this kind of be on this plateau for the next 3-4 days for sure. Hopefully it doesn't fire back up. I mean, these numbers in Arkansas, when you go 1,475, you see 195 overnight. Mm-hmm. Basically, that means we're going to have a run on our hospitals.
Yeah. It does.
And the resources that are here, which, what that's proven in other areas is that when that happens, then the death toll definitely increases.
Yeah.
So
when there's more strain on the workers, there's more strain on the hospitals, there's just more strain on everything. It's not good.
Not good. So looking at the state, county by county, 284 cases in Pulaski County. Tier 5 counties, there's still 4: Pulaski, Jefferson, Crittenden, and Garland. Pulaski, 284 cases, so that's 28 cases overnight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
That's
close to
more than 10%.
Yep, sure is
growth in a single day. Ooh. So, guys, I know there's a lot of traffic out there. There's a lot of people out there. If you don't have to be out, you don't need to be out.
What did we see on Easter? I mean, there were people having parties in the neighborhood. It's like, guys, no.
Jefferson County hit 103. So that was an increase of 8 from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Look at those triple digits.
Crittenden County. Knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. Again, small rural community, guys. 115 cases. So they went from 93 to 115. That's 12. That's well over 10%.
Yeah.
In a single day. You look at Garland County. We've been, Garland came on early last week, and
you were concerned about Garland County.
Kind of the fears we talked about of what could happen in Garland County. They went up from 81 to 102.
Holy moly!
Yesterday. So 21.
That's over 20%.
That's almost 25%. Growth in a single day. So these outbreaks that are going on in these communities, it can certainly be, it could be anywhere. You don't know. It's not safe, guys, just because, we're seeing some regression or some plateau in the country. We're seeing explosion here in the state of Arkansas at this moment. This is, biggest days we've ever seen so far in a 24-hour period of time. So, we got to keep doing what we're doing, staying inside, washing our hands and staying safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
14 counties now in the state that are Tier 4 counties. Benton County up in northwest Arkansas saw a growth there overnight from 48 cases to 59. Washington County from 37 to 43. Polk County, Van Buren, Claiborne, Faulkner, White, Craighead. Craighead went from 31 to 36. So, that's more than that's a 20% increase basically. St. Francis County, which is northeast, kind of up and around Crittenden County, went from 32 cases yesterday to 45.
Wow.
Small counties that, people probably go to the local Walmart together.
Yeah.
They go to the Dollar General store together. These communities are going to the same place. They're going to one area that has an infection.
Yep. Nobody knows.
It's just no symptoms. Got to work. Pass.
Yep.
Don't need face mask. Don't need hand protection. Don't need. I'm tough. I can handle Purell. Kill everything.
I was about to say, screw the wiping down of the cart.
Yeah. No. Don't have to wipe down the carts.
Wipe down your cart.
Come on, guys. So that was St. Francis, Saline, same. Lone Oak, same. Clark County, same. New County, from 20 to 74. 20 to 74 is Tier 4. 20 cases
right.
to 74 cases is a Tier 4. So this means yesterday Lincoln County was below 20. Today they're 56.
Holy moly. That's huge.
It's in a 24-hour period of time.
That's huge.
You're talking about a community that's been rocked overnight.
Wow.
Another very, very rural community.
Yeah. Think about their hospitals, their clinics that are all having to deal with that.
Yep.
That's huge. That's huge.
Miller, 27 from 22. So they've seen, that's more than 10.
Significant.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's
significant. Yeah, you're 50% right.
50% increase.
These numbers are shit.
That's 24 hours in Arkansas, and it's ugly.
Dudes, y'all get it together. We can't be seeing this every day.
Nope. Not news wanted to come in and report this morning. In the U.S., some better news there from an aspect of plateauing in the biggest outbreak areas. New York City went from 190,288 to 196,146. So they saw 6,000 increase basically in the last 24 hours. Deaths went from 9,385 to 10,058. So they are still the epicenter of the world right now as far as outbreaks go. There's been more deaths there. There's been more positive cases in New York than anywhere else. New Jersey's to 64,584. So New Jersey, obviously next door to New York. Lots of commuters back and forth work there. New Jersey's up to 2,443 deaths, and New Jersey is the second highest concentration of virus in the United States. California, we go out on the West Coast. California is at 24,372 cases today with 732 deaths. That's not a major increase from yesterday. California continues to manage this pretty well.
They've been staying home, washing their hands.
Louisiana, compared to California, look at Louisiana, look at the size of the state, look at the size of the population. Louisiana's 21,016 cases. With 884 deaths. So they're more than 150 more than California.
Deaths than California. Wow.
Texas, 14,506. So it was an outbreak day in Texas. And they're to 317 deaths in the state of Texas. Not terrible, but they are, tier 4. They are up there at 10,000 plus cases. Yeah. What we know and what we've seen by tracking these numbers for 3 weeks, guys, is when the positive cases, like what we saw last night in Arkansas, when you see those big jumps in a 24-hour period of time, then the deaths follow.
Yep.
It's just there's a spike in positive cases. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to contain those, and then you begin to see the death rates increase.
Yeah.
And so Texas is seeing that right now from a spike that they had last week. Tennessee's at 5,610 cases in Tennessee with 109 deaths. Missouri is at 4,531. So Tennessee's a tier 3 state, which is 5,001, 10,000 cases. Two tier 2 states that border us, Mississippi and Missouri. That's 2,501 cases to 5,000 cases. Missouri will probably...
Think Missouri's going to hit that next level?
I think they're going to hit tier 3 before the end of the week or by Monday for sure. You look at, they picked up 300 plus cases overnight. Realistically, if they pick up 250 cases a night for the next 2 nights, they're breaking over. So by the end of this week, by Thursday, by Friday, Missouri's probably going to be a tier 3 state. 4,531 current cases with 137 deaths, which is more deaths than any of the other tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 states. I mean, Missouri's really seeing a death rate that's not proportionate to the other surrounding states.
No, you're right.
Mississippi, 2,942 cases there with 98 deaths. Tier 1 states, still in Tier 1, Oklahoma and Arkansas. Oklahoma did break 2,000 cases yesterday. They're now at 2,069 with 99 cases or 99 deaths. Arkansas, so they'll break 3 digits in deaths today.
Yeah.
I think that's really easy to assume based on their did 3 yesterday. We'll see them break 100 today in deaths after breaking 2,000 in cases. In Arkansas, we're trending. We're heading that way. We're at 1,475 cases with our largest. If we pick up another 150 or 200, and we keep that on pace, we're going to break 2,000 cases this week.
Yeah.
So looking at that, where we started the week at 1,280, and we break 2,000, that's not a good week for Arkansas.
That's not good.
And 30 deaths right now. So, guys, think about those out there. Think about your loved ones. Think about your friends, family members. Think about those that are, we know that this doesn't only affect 65 and up people.
Right. It affects everybody. There's
people across all age brackets that have been affected and have died from this virus. So, be safe. Wash your hands. Stay inside, practice social distancing. It's not time to get lax right now.
No, it's really not. I know we're all getting bored and all that, but damn.
Other news in Arkansas, as we mentioned earlier, folks in Northwest Arkansas woke up with snow on the ground.
They did.
So saw some pictures. Weather had some pictures. Facebook had some pictures. All those things. Folks woke up this morning. That's different.
That is.
It's
I wonder
April
if that's like
the 14th.
Yeah. Is that a record, I wonder?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably not.
Well, Stranger Things.
It is
still,
Stranger Things.
It is odd.
Yeah. So other news, some bad news for Little Rock. LM Wind Power. You guys have probably seen the big windmill blades.
Oh yeah.
That are manufactured here in Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
They decided yesterday that they are going to shut their doors to their plant permanently later this year.
No.
So that's about 600 employees that are going to be affected here in the Central Arkansas area that will be looking for work later this year. They don't have a set date, but it's sometime later this year. They're going to close that. GE purchased the plant. Basically says the number of windmill blades have fallen dramatically and they're not needed right now so much. And so that, unfortunately that's, got Amazon that announced that they're coming to Little Rock.
Yeah.
They're going to build a big facility and then you've got LM, Wind Power that's going to close down. So, hopefully some of those folks, can find other good jobs as our economy comes out of this pandemic that we've got going on right now, and they're able to do this and make it on.
Wow. Well, hey, if y'all like what you're hearing, and you like us, which we hope you do, you could really help us out by subscribing to our channel and sharing with your friends.
Yeah, please go over to, you can obviously find us on Facebook, Twitter,
find us on the Facebook,
Instagram.
on the Instagram.
You can find us on all those places.
All the places.
Subscribe there so you get a notification, what we got going, what's going to be on the show, what's next, when the shows are put out. More importantly,
it is not even a hop, skip, and a jump to YouTube from there. It's like a hop.
YouTube. So
go to YouTube. Subscribe.
YouTube, Small Talk Arkansas. We need subscribers. Please help us
there.
grow our channel. It does make a difference in all of the algorithms. So we're getting a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 700 plus. It'll be 800 followers today on Facebook.
And super stoked about it.
Been doing this for 2 weeks. So, this is episode 12.
Yeah. Here we are.
We just pulled this out and said, hey, this is what we want to do. We want to put it out.
This is happening.
Tess,
get in front of a mic.
800 plus people now on Facebook, but we need that to translate over to YouTube. It'll really help us. We're just at 30 or so YouTube subscribers right now. We need that number to double.
We do.
This week.
We do.
Help us double that number. 30 people. Go over to YouTube.
Yeah.
You can get there from Facebook.
That's less than 10% of our
if you're on our Facebook page, there's a watch video. Click it. It'll take you immediately to YouTube. And then all you have to do is hit subscribe.
That's it.
We need you. 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 We need some subscribers.
We've got a special guest, don't
we? We do have a special guest this morning.
Hey, Juan.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, Juan with Puberty Aftermath is on the show today. Local Arkansas funny man. Juan, how are you, sir?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I'm doing as good as can be.
As good
Being
as
locked
can
in.
be.
Locked in prison, and and yeah, man. But hey, it's going all right though, man.
So Juan, you're from Arkadelphia, is that right?
Yes, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. I grew up in Malvern though. That's my hometown. Yeah.
Malvern. Shout out to Malvern, almost Central Arkansas.
Yeah, almost, but but yeah, that's my hometown there. And I lived when I graduated from Henderson about 2012. So I've been living in Arkadelphia since then. So
got it.
So yeah,
got it. So puberty aftermath. What's the tell us how'd you come up with puberty aftermath? What does that mean?
You know what? The puberty aftermath is pretty much what it is. It's adulthood. It's my mind and how my brain works now that I'm grown, and it's pretty much I'm just giving you I'm weird, and that's this is pretty much the aftermath of puberty, which is my life. So that's how I came up with that, and pretty much what it is. You can find it on every platform, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And it's just, I do sketches. You'll find stand-up clips there. I also do like song parodies and rants. It's just a big mixture of everything that comes out of my brain. So
yeah, your coronavirus stuff that you've got out there right now.
So good.
The videos are just absolutely just roll around. They are so funny.
Oh yeah, that came from the bottom of my heart. That is some real stuff right there, man. Especially the one I did the parody of John Legend's "All of Me."
Yeah,
yes, that was so
I want
funny.
none of you.
yeah. So, and I thought you need to self quarantine. That is real, man. Because right now, like I've noticed, my biggest pet peeve are the people who don't social distance, man. And it's like they're living life like nothing's going on. Like I still see pictures of people having family gatherings and the kids and all that stuff there. Oh man, it's awful.
I know.
And,
we've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's bad, man. People are still hugging. People are still shaking hands. There's no mask. The biggest thing though is the people who are still going to church. Like I understand, and I understand the mindset because I grew up. Like 95% of my life has been involved in church, man. Because I'm a preacher's kid, for one, and I'm a church musician. So that's still going on. So I'm in church, and you have people with the mindset of, well, this is church, so like Jesus is going to protect us, from germs. And I'm like, no, germs are still there.
Yeah. Jesus gave you the mindset to listen to common sense and stay home.
I know, and that's the thing about it is, God gave us the greatest gift of all, and that's a brain. And
I don't think everybody got one of those. One.
I mean, well, we got, but he gave it to us to use, but people, the logic doesn't make any sense, because like, okay, almost every church has either one or a group of people who cleans the church every week, right? So what are you cleaning it for? Like germs.
Yeah,
that's what,
germs.
That's the main.
They're there.
Another thing. Do you know how dirty money is?
Yeah.
They don't even wear gloves with money. They like that's just bare hand. But it's germy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand, but people will go in there and like, oh, Jesus is going to protect us from coronavirus. I was like, no, this is this ain't this is a mess.
Passing around a plate of germs too.
Yeah, there you go. Collection plate. Listen,
yes.
I go to a black church. Okay, I don't know if y'all been to a black church before.
Hallelujah.
I have.
The sermons are very passionate. Okay, very aggressive. Okay, spit coming out up there. Listen,
They're being baptized. They're being preached to and baptized at the same time.
There you go. So, man, it's a time. It's a time to be smart, though, man. Like, you got to, you have got to stay home. We went to church. We've been going to church online every Sunday, and that's the way to do it, man. No matter where you are, So, but man, I tell you, it's something else.
So, from your YouTube video, though, we can buy an anointed napkin for $19.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what, though? I'm telling you, man, comedy is real, because when the coronavirus first hit, I was like, I want to spoof televangelists who be trying to sell, like they'll sell the anointed napkin.
Put your lay your hands on the screen and you will be healed.
Right, lay your hand on the screen. They also sell the water from the River Jordan. You ever seen that? Like, they'll have these bottles, and it'll be the water from the River Jordan, and they'll be selling that because that's where Jesus was baptized and all of that. But really, it probably come out of sync, like so. But that was my idea, right? To do that. But it actually came true. I was watching, I think it was Kenneth Copeland.
Yep.
And he wasn't selling a napkin, but what he did was pretty much the same thing. He looked into the screen like he was on TV. It was an interview. He said, "Look here." He said, "I don't care what's going on. You make sure you get your tithes in that church. I don't care if you got to drive there, you got to break the door down, you got to put it under the door. You get your tithes in that church. I don't care about that coronavirus." He said, "You get your tithes in that church, and then you go home and take precautions, all that. But you get your tithes in that." I'm like, my God.
Oh my gosh.
He was like, "You make sure," because then he was like, "You need to remember where the source is. Your source is God." He said, "Your source isn't that coronavirus. So you get your money." I'm like, good God, y'all don't care about nobody. Make sure you get that.
He's like, make sure that you change your will and testament to leave a tithe to the church after you died from the coronavirus.
Right. Now, here's the deal. I'm not even saying, like, I don't want to come off like I don't believe in and all that. And tithing is fine, if you want to do it. But it's like when you lead with that makes it seem like, look, you just need to pay.
Yeah.
You need to lead with, listen, be safe, and do this, social distance. Put all that stuff out there.
Yes, the important stuff first. But
yeah, make sure that lets you know that you care about people, and you're caring about their well-being. But no, they leading with you. They trying to get after your pockets.
Yeah, it's
true.
Well, you stay safe. We care about all of you. Jesus loves you, wants you to be smart, use your brain, all of those
Take
things.
care of your neighbors.
And oh, by the way, here's our PayPal and Venmo account.
Yeah, no. Cash app.
Yeah.
We don't want your cash. We want your cash app.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a trip, man. It's but man, this has been a very interesting time though, because like one of the things that I was thinking about this whole time. Now, people, we've been saying, which this is true. There's been a lot of first responders. There's been a lot of nurses and doctors, as people that's on the front lines is doing all the hard work. They deserve all the credit in the world. But if you think about it, the real hero in all of this is technology. Now, that is a good thing. But it's also a scary thing, man, because I was thinking we are so reliant on technology that it's crippling.
We are.
Because I was thinking, like, if all of this was going on, but all of a sudden the internet went away, we'd really be screwed in.
We'd lose our minds.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we wouldn't know what to do. Now we have the storm that came Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. And wiped out everybody did without electricity for like at least a day. I felt so naked and afraid when that happened.
especially with your kids at home. Your son in that video, boy, he looks like he's ready to get it over with.
Yeah, he was. Hey, he's man, and he's really been struggling though. Because we're trying to, explain to him, what's going on and all that. And
well, and his mom, his mom was taken by him. That's the funniest scene in that video.
That was hilarious.
She's getting pulled across the floor.
Yeah, man, that was another idea I had. Because I was on YouTube and I saw the Blair Witch Project, and I was like, I said, man, that would be perfect. Like, y'all got to check that one out. It's like it started off at the beginning of the quarantine, and then like 3 weeks into it, like I'm in my room hiding with the camera, with the light shining on my face. Yeah, man, that's been fun.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, one thing about the quarantine though, man, it's your creativity is coming out. I know that.
It is. There's a lot of people sitting home and from an aspect of, not thinking about this, not being depressed, not, just keeping your mind open. The more creative you are, the less you are focused on all the bad shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that's one thing, because I made the videos about, coronavirus and stuff. I know I got like a comment or two, they're like I was being insensitive about it, and that wasn't the case, but I feel like, my job, as a comedian, no matter what's going on, if it's a catastrophe, is to take that very thing and to minimize it and reduce it and make it funny. My thing is to, keep people smiling and keep people going in the midst of a hard time, So I'm not making fun of anybody that's been infected, but, I feel like it's my job to address it and to, and it makes it easier to get through, I feel like the best comedians that are able to take hard things and talk about it are like the best ones,
Well, it's true. It makes it more, it makes it relatable and it helps us get through the hard times. I mean, hey, better to laugh than cry, right?
Right. And it's a laugh to keep them crying, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I want to do, because it is a scary time. I got older people in my family and and they got, underlying health issues and stuff like that. So, man, it's been a tough time though, man. So,
hey, but every little laugh helps though, really,
Yeah.
Yeah, I took your comedy that you've done about, the coronavirus and the quarantine and all of that. I knew without a doubt it's comedy. There's nothing to be offended by in it. You're not downplaying it. You're just making funny something that's happening on a worldwide scale right now. We're all dealing with it, and I thought it was absolutely genius. It was.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it though, man. I appreciate it. Oh, that's what I was saying. Oh, but about the technology. That's what I was saying. I got off on that. But, it makes me think about how vulnerable we are, because, like, think about it. Like, nobody knows how to farm. Like, nobody can read a map.
Now you just pissed off all the farmers. You're going to get some comments on that.
No, but you're right, though. Like,
no, the farmers can farm. I'm talking about the general population.
The rest of us.
Listen, nobody knows how to hunt, and I'm not even talking about hunters. Now I'm talking about hunting for survival. Nobody does that. We hunt for extra meat. During like deer season. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being able to hunt every day for food. Nobody does that,
We would eradicate the planet very, very quickly if we went out and just killed everything.
I know, but if that's, I'm talking about though, we've become so accustomed to everything already being the way it is, and this whole thing is like kind of puts it into perspective, man, like how, it's like, man, it's like we need this phone, and it, like if you get lost, you get lost in a neighborhood or something like that. The first person you call is Siri. Siri.
Nobody. Where's your compass? You don't know how to read a map. Like, like what?
Where is? I have no idea where north is at any given time.
That's right. Absolutely.
You asked me to go north. It's no, we in trouble.
That's that old school, back there it's Arkadelphia, Malvern, you turn back there by that barn, go down there, where the old shed was, it's torn down.
Yes.
Turn north on where that
By
shed
that
was. You turn east where you
right.
see, all the moss is growing on the east side of this, and that's where you turn. You're like, I'm fucked. There's no
what?
there's no way I'm getting where I'm supposed to be. Give me an address so I can put it in my GPS.
And then the squirrels start looking hungry, when you get down that road, you're like, huh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But man, and it's a trip, man, because now, if you get on like Netflix and stuff like that, the first movies you see are like pandemic movies and like Outbreak and Contagion. I'm like, dude, I don't need to see this.
This is hitting a little too close to home right now.
Yeah, the Walking Dead, all 8 versions.
Yeah. I Am Legend, and I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna pass on this. But you know what? Then like, it was some other things that I was thinking about, like while I'm sitting down quarantined. Like, you have these movies that are like The Matrix and iRobot, and it's about when like artificial technology takes over. And you think about these phones are getting smarter and smarter with every update, and our brains haven't updated.
This is true.
No, just from the conversation we're having right now on the phone, Netflix just went in and put lots of other artificial intelligence movies in your. It's like just automatic.
That's right. I'm like, dude, the phone updates all the time. I feel like we're just a few updates away from the phone finally being like, man, fuck this.
I don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
I am not dealing with you or your porn choices.
You want the directions to a Walmart, and it gives it's like, okay, 3,251 miles, and you will reach your destination.
Yeah. Right. You know what? And it's scary, but think what if like Siri, finally became conscious, and Alexa finally got their own brain. They would work together. We all screwed.
We
That's
messed.
true.
My house would be messed up.
I know. We'd be locked out.
We would ask for direction to somewhere, and it would send us off a cliff, and we would just go. Like,
yeah, that's what Siri said. I'm going.
We don't question that phone. When it says reroute, we just turn around. We don't think.
Google Maps will get us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shoot, man. But it's a trip, man. Hopefully, in all seriousness, though, man, like I hope that we can flatten the curve and then the curve go down and let that be it, man. Because I tell you, this whole thing is like a 9/11 for entertainers. It is awful. It came in and it shut down everything. I had gigs all the way like past June. It got canceled, and I was supposed to be out of state. This past Saturday, I was supposed to be on a show with a guy who was a veteran from Def Jam. So I was really looking forward to that. He was, and I was going to be sharing the stage with him and all that stuff. And
now it sucks.
Man. It really sucks, man. Any entertainer, man, is evil, because right now I feel like I need a hug and I can't get one because we got
to get some. Everybody sends some virtual hugs to Juan.
It's true.
Yeah, no, virtual hugs, man. From hugs from a distance, like. Hopefully it turns
none of
around.
me wants none of you.
Right. That's right, man. So, but hopefully, man, this thing turns around and we can sort of get back to some sense of normalcy, man, because this is, it's horrible having to sit at home. And then that was what I was saying about my son a minute ago. My daughter, she's 1 year old, and one night she started having a fever, right? So, the first thought, I'm like, oh my God, no.
Oh, no.
Right?
Oh, no.
So I'm sitting there, she had a fever, and we had to take her to the doctor, and then for the next day when she went to the doctor, they were like, well, the fever's gone down. If it was coronavirus and things like that, the fever would have been the same or worse, by this time. So it had gone down. She's also teething, which that's another thing that causes fever. So it could have been that. But we went to Hot Springs to get her tested for coronavirus. And this let me know how much of a mess that we were in. Like, I'm glad that we don't live like in New York or bigger cities, because what we went through in Hot Springs was, it was a lot. And I said, I can't imagine it on a bigger scale, because they sent us to one place and then they said, we went through all the information, and then they said, well, you got to go to this other place because they do pediatrics. So we went there, we called them, they sent us to a person, got a voicemail, called again, we got to the person, gave them all our information. They said, well, let's go next door, they'll do the test around the back. So we get around the back, and then they were like, well, we don't do pediatrics out here. You have to go around the corner to the office. So then we went in the office, and it took like an hour or so to get that done. And I said, man, this is in little old Hot Springs. I said, I can't imagine what it's like in New York and,
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. Oh, it's gotta be a mess up there, man. But it turned out, that she's clear. She's okay. Thank God.
Oh, good.
But during that time, though, we had to stay in the house. And my son was like, well, I want to go to grandma's house. He was like, no, we can't. We got to stay home. We can't go to grandma's house. He was like, well, y'all can stay here and y'all can just drop me off. Like, no, we can't. He was like, no, we can't do it. He said, you mean to tell me that what can they come here? Like, he was like, man, he said, I want to go to school. That's how bad it is. He said, I miss school so much. And so that's how bad that is.
Yeah, he wants to go back to school.
Yeah, the kids want to go back to school, so that's how difficult that is.
Yeah, we were on the phone and heard one of Tessa's niece say she missed math class. She was so fired up to go back to math class, and it's like, I don't think those words have ever come out of a child's mouth before.
Oh yeah, it's changing lives.
Is that what it is? I think it's that she doesn't want my sister teaching her math, but
right, man. And then I feel bad because for a while they sent home the AMI packets, and so that forced us to help these kids with math. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but they've changed math.
Yeah, 4 plus 4 doesn't equal 8 anymore.
Oh man, it's 4 plus 4, and then you have to divide it, and then add it, subtract it, and take it off the paper and massage it. Like, it's a whole.
you flipping it upside down?
I'm telling you, man, it's a whole. Like math, I don't even know why you would change math. Like math it was pretty much enough like it was. So yeah, we got to help him out with that, and I'm struggling with that. Because he's just in the 2nd grade. I'm like, I'm still supposed to be able to help out with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you can't figure out how car plus giraffe equals bus station.
Oh yeah, man. And they got, you can't just add. You have like 50 plus 25. Like, you can't just stack it on top of one another and then add down. Like, now they want them to do it sideways and draw a picture. And I'm like, man, yeah, I said, absolutely not. He asked me for a while. He was like, how do you work this problem out? I said, with homeschool. That's why we ain't sending you back. That's the answer to that problem is homeschool. Oh man.
Oh, that's
well, guys. One local Arkansan entertainer, comedian, really funny guy. He's out of work right now from a comic standpoint, working from home. You guys go check out all of his YouTube videos. Check him out. He can be found everywhere at Puberty Aftermath. We'll put the links to all of that in the description of this video below. Juan, we appreciate you so much for being on the show today, and hope that you'll consider coming back in the future. We hope that you guys stay safe out there and continue to keep up the funny work. We want to continue to share your videos.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me, man. This has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, we'll do this again. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. All right. That was Juan Morgan with Puberty Aftermath. Super, super funny guy. You guys definitely have to go check out his YouTube channel. And again, we'll put links to all of that below. But some really, really funny quarantine skits.
So funny.
Some stuff. Juan's a local guy that's really busting out on the seams right now in the comedy.
Yep.
So you guys will want to follow him on Facebook, follow him on Instagram. Follow him on YouTube, subscribe, all those places.
Yes, all the things.
So coming up, what do we got coming up? Have you heard that sound before?
That's the sound of shit we're into.
Shit we're into?
Uh-huh.
What kind of shit are we into on a cold Tuesday morning?
A cold Tuesday morning in April.
In Coronacation April.
Well,
where everything that's supposed to be up is down and everything that's supposed to be left is right.
It's true. We've been into the great outdoors lately.
We have been.
Yeah, we have been.
I think,
but not like the parks that we're not supposed to go to or things like that. Like, you know, some backyard nature, some secret trails that we will not share with others.
Yeah, stay out of our trails.
Stay off our trails.
Anyway, I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, just we're just all glued to our windows, just staring out the window, going, what the heck's going on?
House cats and dogs. It's like, oh my gosh, we run to the window.
Run to the window.
When there's a squirrel, oh my God, squirrel.
You also pant and wag your tail. Drool a little bit.
A little bit.
You get a little drool going.
A little bit. I really like squeaky balls.
All right, so on outdoors and nature.
I mean, we're in the middle of a season change. It's kind of cool to watch it happen.
So we've got a robin just out this window behind Tessa's head.
Yes. She built her nest in a day.
Built a nest in a day.
She hadn't left it since.
She's more than likely got some eggs out there.
Yeah, we think so.
Little babies. She's been fighting off all the other birds.
Yeah, she's like
looking out there right now. There's a dove. There's a dove climbing up the limbs, going towards her bird nest. Will probably get its ass kicked pretty shortly.
Yeah, it probably will.
Because she's not playing.
We've been placing bets on bird fights, and you know.
No sports to bet on.
Yeah, so
we got the UFC right out here. So birds, lots of birds going on. Birds are laying their nest. Obviously, the trees in the last 2 weeks have just
exploded.
Exploded.
I mean,
color.
Our cars are green from all the pollen. It's great.
Yeah. We're not going anywhere.
No, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
But the trees, from a standpoint, all the leaves have come out. They're continuing to come out.
It's so pretty outside.
Tons and tons of bees.
Yeah.
We've got lots and lots of bees in our neighborhood that are going around to all the we've got a big holly bush in the back that put on a bunch of little flowers, little pollen berries, and they just ate it up. Mm-hmm. Now they're on the other side of the house doing the same thing to some other big, massive thing out there, literally hundreds and hundreds of bees.
That's kind of cool to see. I mean, from afar.
Turtles.
Turtles. I love turtles.
You can just
got a backyard turtle.
Look out the window. You can go back and watch some of our videos from last week. You can
actually see the turtle in video. And
walking across the backyard in the video.
Yeah,
he just, in a matter of minutes, he's on one side of the window, and
then
minutes later, he's trucked across the entire yard.
If y'all go back and watch the videos and like find the turtle and maybe like message us about it, I bet we could hook you up with something.
Hey, if you find the turtle, tell us what video it's in. Tell us what time stamp the video is in. Tess and I are all small business owners.
We are small business owners.
And so you can have your choice or a mixture.
Yeah.
We'll mix it up.
We will.
We're going to do a giveaway.
We will do a giveaway.
So
yeah,
I'll easily donate a $50 gift basket from Tree of Life Seeds.
I will do the same from Winc Beauty.
So if you need some CBD or you need some
beauty supplies,
beauty
services, or some
services.
Skincare.
Yeah. When you come out of this thing, we're all going to need services.
Yeah, you're all going to need beauty services because we all
we're going to look like cavemen.
Yeah, we are.
So $100 in free products, merchandise, services,
all the things.
Go back through our videos, find the turtle. Tell us what video it's in and when it starts, or the time stamp in that particular video.
Yes.
The first person that does that and messages us is is going to get a $100 gift basket.
They will.
That's we
Do it.
just did that right here.
Yeah, right now.
treeoflifeseeds.com
And wincbeauty.com. That's Winc with a C, not a K.
WINC
Beauty.com.
.com. Gotta say it. Sexy.
Wincbeauty.com.
There we go.
There.
All right. So other things we got rabbits, we got squirrels, lots of baby squirrels lately.
There are.
They're so funny to watch because
They are.
you know yesterday the black squirrel, we've got lots of black squirrels in this neighborhood. Black squirrel standing up, I don't know, doing something to its tail, just playing with its tail, like I don't know, cleaning its tail or something, and just
fell over.
Just fell over on his side.
Just hopped back up.
Not got all of those
What?
motor skills yet.
Yeah.
So it's really, really funny to watch these small baby squirrels. Got the rabbits. I haven't seen any baby rabbits yet, so moms are probably now preparing.
Do you need to cover your ears for what I saw?
What'd you see?
A snake.
You did see a snake. Got a snake in the backyard.
Yeah, so be mindful of that when you're out admiring nature.
Yeah,
It's,
probably not today.
Not today.
Because it's cold outside. But snakes are beginning to get out and
on your
stir.
warmer, sunnier days,
Motion.
be mindful.
Saw a water moccasin the other day on one of our trails.
Yeah, we
Someone
did.
had already killed it.
Yeah, so that was good.
So it was already taken care of.
It was.
But snakes are out and about. So nature's out there, guys.
It is. It's beautiful.
We've
We're
got,
in the natural state. Take it in.
You got all the time. You know, nature's also medicine.
It is.
So
it absolutely is.
if you're depressed, you're,
sunshine is good for you.
let yourself connect. Just go out, connect in nature, take it in, turn off your cell phones.
Yeah.
Just go outside and be one and take it in. It can
It's
change
really,
you.
It really can. It's motivating. It's cathartic. It's all those things.
Get you a little grounded, a little centered into, get you a little break of what might be going on in your life with all of this other craziness. Guys, I've got tons of craziness going on right now over and over and over today. Just tons of other work. For work that normally wouldn't be on my plate that I have to do. It's very stressful, lots of extra stuff. Taking 15, 20 minutes just to unplug and really check into nature definitely makes a big difference.
It really does.
Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, who do we have on our show?
We have my friend Hannah Simpson.
Hannah Simpson
of the Parlor.
with The Parlor.
Yes.
Going to be telling us about microblading, lots of other stuff you may not be cool enough to know about. Hannah's going to tell,
She's supremely cool.
I'm not cool enough to know about this stuff without somebody like Hannah coming on the show and explaining it to me. She'd be explaining it.
Yeah, she will. Oh, she will.
She's going to explain it good.
She will.
Hannah
100%.
Simpson tomorrow from The Parlor.
Yes.
Hannah's going to be on the show
Have a
talking
little
about
beauty chat
microblading
and all things beauty related. Who knows? Who knows what we'll talk about? It's going to be awesome.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Me
All
too.
right. So is there something else that you want to hear us talk about on Small Talk Arkansas? Comment, let us know if there's, from an aspect of you want to be a guest on the show, you've got an event, a business, a product, a service that you'd like to promote.
Yeah.
We'd
Shit
like to
you're
know.
into. We need to know that
So
too.
shit that you're into that we could talk about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Leave
us a comment. Send us a message. We'd love to hear from you.
Share our show with your friends.
Share our damn show.
Please share our damn show.
We're going to send somebody very creepy to your house if you don't share our show.
But he's not going to touch you.
Yes, he is. He might. I'm not saying he won't touch you.
Oh my gosh. Like all of our places on the internet,
We're at places.
We're at places. The Facebook, the Instagram, all the things. Like us, share us, do all the things. And stay home. Wash your hands.
Smash the like button on this video.
Do it.
Subscribe to the channel.
And hey, go find the turtle.
Find the turtle. Get $100.
Yes.
$100.
Badass shit.
Badass free shit.
Yeah.
What could be better than that?
Nothing.
Guys, we appreciate you being here, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.